This is the Permobil F5 VS for vertical standing. So this power chair will stand you straight up in the air and you can drive with the chair while you're standing. This chair is fully loaded. It has 74 miles, so it's practically brand new. It was only used for about 3 or 4 months. It has 74 miles. It does have the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs that go out, and the electric legs that go up and down. And it also has what's called the anterior tilt and the standing position. So this chair is fully loaded. It has everything you would want for comfort. It also has gel arms, which we'll cover in a few minutes. But let's start talking about the seating system. All the positioning on this chair can be worked through the joystick, and you have 2 different settings. You see 3 green lights right here, and if you need the other 3 function, you just switch it here, and it'll switch the next 2 functions right there. So this button helps you switch over the functions. But the first one is called the standing lead position, but I'm going to do the seat lift first, which is the second button. So if you push the button up, forward like this, and these are raised buttons to help you touch the button, have less strain to turn the power on. This is called the seat lift. You're going to start at about 22 inches, and you're going to add 14 inches. This is the highest seat lift in the industry you're going to get, 14 inch. So by the time you're all the way up with this seat lift, you'll be at 36 inches. 36 inches by the time you're all the way up, okay? So now we've got the seat lift elevated to the top, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how the chair drives with the seat elevated. So the chair still drives. Let me get it off the wall here. You can see how this chair still will drive at a reduced speed, of course, but it does drive with the seat elevated. So I'm going to bring it back over here so you can see it. I'm going to turn the chair around. So this is your 14-inch seat lift. So right now you're at 36 inches over here. And you can see the actuator for the seat lift is over here. You can see the armature, how well built this is. It's a great power chair. So we have 14-inch wheels here. You have tip wheels in the front. They're up right now. But when you do the standing position, these wheels actually go all the way to the ground to support the front of the chair. You'll see when we do the standing position, these will actually move all the way down to the ground, okay? You've got caster wheels in the back. You've got the famous suspension from Permobil. This is 2 shocks, one for the front, one for the back. And if I shake the chair, you can see the suspension working. You can see the suspension actually working right there. You can adjust the suspension by turning these rings here on the end of the shocks. So you got 2 shocks on this side. You've got 2 on the opposite side also. You have 4 suspension shocks. You've got a motor for each wheel. Each wheel has a motor. So right now, if I try to push this chair, you can see it's in gear. But if I turn the power off, right here is the lever for the neutral. There's one for each motor. So if you push it down, all of a sudden, your wheel is unlocked. Now remember, this chair weighs 400 plus pounds, so it's not an easy chair to push. Now if you're going to push it, make sure the seat is down so you're not jerking the seat lift. So this is where you would put it in neutral, and you turn the power off so you have no resistance in the motor when you're pushing it. That's why you want the power off and you want the seat down, okay? So far we've covered the base with the 14-inch solid wheels. You also have an anchor point here to tie your chair to your lift, and there's also one back in here. So you have 4 anchor points where you can tie this chair to your lift or to your van, okay? So I'm going to bring the seat back down. And I'm going to show you also this right now, this joystick is set up on the left side. If you're right-handed, we can switch everything to the right side, everything will switch to the right. But you also have what's called a swing-away joystick, where the joystick will swing away from the front to the side to give you more room if you go to a dining table. That is called the swing-away. The next function I'm going to show you is called the electric tilt. The electric tilt is when the bottom right here tilts back. So if this portion goes back, it's going to take the legs and it's going to take the back with it. That's called the electric tilt. So this is a full electric tilt right here. The next thing I'm going to show you are the electric legs. So these are the legs right here. We can adjust these, the length of it manually. They're electric, but we can adjust it to your specification. If you're 5 feet tall or 6'2", we can adjust these legs for you. So if you wanted some circulation, this would be extreme circulation, you know, sitting that far back, because you can still do it halfway tilted. If I bring the tilt back down like this, you could still be about this position right here and still have your legs higher than your body. Okay? So I'm going to bring the legs, I'm going to bring everything back down. The next thing I'm going to show you is called the electric recline. The electric recline is when the back goes back by itself. So if I flip the arm, you will see the back. I'm holding the button, that's why it's going back. So this is called the electric recline. So if you were going to take a nap in this chair, that's what it would look like. So you're pretty much flat. And the arms would be here like this. This would be your laying down position. So this is the electric recline, and you're laying all the way flat. I'm going to bring the recline back up. I'm going to bring the legs back down also. I'm hitting 2 buttons at once here. And when you're outside, keep those legs out a little bit so they're not as low to the ground, so you don't hit anything like that. So far we've covered the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs. The last function we have is the one most people want this chair for. I'm going to bring the seat back forward a little bit. It's called the standing position. So I'm going to make it stand right now, and you can see, and you can watch those wheels go down as the chair will start standing. So this is all the scenario. It has to go through all this as it stands. You can see the wheels going down. And you can see the seat standing up right now. So it does take about 30 seconds or more to get you standing. But this would be your standing position right here. Okay? So this is called the standing position, and you can still drive. Let me get it away from the wall here. You can still drive with the standing position. This is the back of the chair. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, very important, never forget this, and that's my bad. When you do the standing position, you have to put your chest guard on, keep you in the chair, and you also have to have your knee brace, which goes right in here. Keep your knees in check in here. So your knees are buckled in and your chest so you don't fall out of your chair. This is for the standing position only. You have to have these 2 pieces right here, and they're adjustable. This can be adjusted back and forth. It's adjustable here. The knee brace are adjustable in and out this way, depending on how much pressure you want against your legs right here. But you have to put these 2 things on to be able to use this chair at a standing position. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take the knee brace off. And I'm going to bring the seat back down. Now you also have lateral guards here, so they can be moved on this track back and forth, or they can be removed. You just loosen them up. They can be removed, they can be moved up and down, they can also be moved in or out. They're all adjustable with these little adjustments right here where my fingers are at. It's amazing that they can do that much technology in a power chair. It's just incredible what this chair will do and the comfort it'll give you and what it can do. And also, this is a fast power chair. This power chair goes 7.5 miles an hour. It rides like on a cloud. It's just so smooth. 7.5 miles an hour this chair will drive. Let's look at the seat. The seat on this chair is a Roho cushion. This is an air cushion. This is the most expensive cushion you can get. You can inflate the cushion right here. We have a little plastic pump. You can pump air in this valve, and you can adjust the firmness or the softness of your cushion depending how firm you want it. There is a safety belt. As I said earlier, these are gel arms right here. You can see when I push on this, you can see the gel moving. These are gel arms. Okay, you have a nice headrest. The headrest is adjustable also with all these adjustments right here. You have a tool right here in the back of the pouch that you can use to adjust your headrest. Anything on the chair, you can use this tool right here, which sits right in here. Most people don't even know they have it. It's right in there. It's kind of hidden away. And this is your headrest. The headrest can be removed if you don't want the headrest. And as you can see, there's so many adjustments. You can have it any position you want, any height that you want. Also in the back of the chair, we have got reflector. These are not lights. There's no lights on this chair. They're all reflectors. You've got a button right here for power. So if I turn it off, you'll hear it. The power is off. When we ship these chairs, we turn this power right off on this chair. When you turn the power back on, you just come over here when you receive your chair, hit the button, then turn the power back in front, back on like I just did, and you have your power back on. Okay? These two cylinders right here, if I turn this, it adjusts the tilt of the arms right here. I can't, well, you can see it going up right there. Okay? That's how you adjust the tilt of the arm with these two cylinders right here. Okay? You can see your anchor points back in here. You can't see it from the earlier, but there's one here and there's one here, and there's two in front also. This chair is a front wheel drive chair, very good for outside. All the weight of the chair, 400 pounds, plus the user's weight, all transferred to right here, which gives you a lot of good traction if you're in the dirt or in the grass. Okay? This is your turning radius on this chair. When you turn a circle, this is what it looks like. I have it on fast right now, that's why it's kind of... when you charge this chair, you take your Permobil charger and you plug it below your joystick, and when the light goes to full, the charger will stop charging. These are smart chargers. They know when the batteries are full. They will stop charging for you. You don't have to worry about unplugging your chair. The charger will stop charging automatically. So, another thing about this chair, you have a USB port right here. So if you need to charge your phone, you can just plug it right over here. Right on this little USB port right here. There's a USB port. Okay? And I didn't mention the strap, and I mentioned the lateral gowards earlier. And the foot plate also, these foot plates right here, you see how low they are? If you work these through the joystick, let me see if I can work this through. Alright, so it would have to be worked through the joystick. I'm going to show you something that's really funky. On the joystick, if you go to the arrows where it points to the foot plate like this, the arrow points down. Now watch the foot plates. I can have them go all the way to the ground. Look at that. And I can bring them back up. So they are adjustable up and down through the joystick. That's another feature that I mentioned earlier that I did not show you. Okay. So I'm going to bring the speed back up. So let's recap. This is the Permobil F5 VS for vertical standing. This power chair has 74 miles. It was used for about 3 or 4 months. It's practically brand new. It has the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs that go out and they also go up and down. And you've got the most important feature, which is called the standing feature, which stands you right up and you can drive the chair. That's the most important part of this chair, is the standing feature where you can still drive while you're standing. Another thing too I want to see is this portion right here. I forgot to show this earlier. This is called the anterior tilt. So what that is right here, there's a little bit of an anterior tilt, so if you needed to get out of your chair, you can have this push forward. That's called the anterior tilt. So I didn't show this earlier. I showed you the tilt going back, but I did not show you this portion here where the back goes up about 15%. So if you were to get out, of course you would want your legs out of the way. So you would want these, there's so many buttons on here. You would want these legs under your chair, like this. So this is called the anterior tilt to help you get out. Now you don't have to go this high when you do this. I could have done it at a lower position, but I wanted to show you how that would work. Okay? So let me switch it over again. Let me bring the seat back down. Bring the seat lift back down. So the seat lift is all the way down right now. So you could have done the anterior tilt right from this position here without having to raise the seat. Okay? So this way here, I did not raise the seat to here to do the tilt. So if you could get out, you'd be a lot lower to the ground. As I said, there's like unbelievable amount of function in this chair. It takes about a day or two just to get used to all the buttons, what they do, and what the chair will do. So again, you've got the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs that go out and they go up and down, and you have the interior tilt. You've got the swing away joystick right here that can be transferred to the right. You've got the USB port under the arm. You've got gel arm, which is an upgrade. The belt, the Roho cushion right here, the lateral pads. And this chair has a high-speed package, 7.5 miles an hour with 74 miles. This is the top of the line in comfort, speed, and any positioning you want. And it's ready to go. So this is the F5 7.2, 7.3 miles an hour top speed I got out of it going forward here. This is the one that's fully loaded. It has all the feature, the comfort you ever want. 74 miles, total miles on this chair. Great suspension. It's a great chair and it's ready to go.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marksmobility.com.